Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Being a teenager can be so exciting and also confusing at the same time. There are so many changes that you're going through physically and emotionally, and I know you just can't wait to become an adult, try new things, and make your own decisions. I've had my fair share growing up, moving around countries, and made many mistakes. So in this video, I want to share with you the 6 pieces of advice that I wish I knew or listened to when I was a teenager. Number 1, learn to say no. You're your own person, so always remember, if something doesn't feel right, or you're not ready, or you don't like being treated a certain way, learn to communicate that message across and don't be afraid to say no. This could be hanging out with new friends that you may not feel comfortable with, feeling pressure to try new things that you know you should stay away from, or being bullied by friends, or feeling mistreated by people who are supposed to love and protect you. Listen to your inner voice and have the courage to walk away from these situations. Don't be afraid to speak up and share with someone whom you can trust, and don't be afraid to ask for help. It's very important that you learn to create healthy boundaries and remember to always protect your well-being, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Number 2, choose your friends carefully. You're still developing your character and identity as a teenager. This means you're learning and absorbing from your environment, especially people around you, like a sponge. Look for friends with qualities that you look up to, because spending time with them will gradually make you become one of them, oftentimes without you even being aware of it. As Confucius says, being with kind people is like going into a room with fragrant orchids. After a while, you cannot smell the sweetness anymore because you've gotten used to it and have become one of them. The opposite is also true. So choose a caring friend who is always kind and considerate, and the reliable one whom you can always count on no matter what. The people around you will have a profound influence on how you think, which affects how you behave and ultimately who you become. So make good decisions and choose wisely. Number 3, take care of your body and mind. This is a time when you're extra conscious about your self-image, especially with the influences on social media and how everyone should look. This could be very stressful for some of you. It was definitely the case for me. I think it is good to remind yourself that we all come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. Your genes, your frame, and your features are what you were born with. You can make enhancements, but you can't completely change you. So learn to accept and love what you're given, and your true friends will always love you just the way you are. Adding on to that, and I know this sounds so boring, but make sure you get enough sleep, exercise regularly, and eat well. And don't forget to treat yourself to some delicious food once in a while. Radical diets are usually not sustainable unless you plan to eat just leaves for the rest of your life. And remember, school is important, but it is not everything. So take some time to pursue your hobbies and interests that make you happy. Your overall well-being is most important, so learn to take care of yourself. 4, have some idea of where you're heading. If you're under 14, the chances that you're probably not thinking about this much at all, and that is okay. But once you hit 14 or 15, you probably want to start thinking about what you'd like to do in the next few years in very broad terms. This includes finding out what you enjoy doing, what you're good at, and these could be very different things because what you enjoy doing could be the things that you're actually not good at. You want to find that sweet spot where what you're good at is also what you like. And once you find that space, it could help you narrow down on what you'd like to major at university or continue your education or start your own business or even start working if that's what you want. And depending on where you want to live, if you have the flexibility to choose, you can start thinking about how to work towards that goal. Of course, these are really big decisions and they will continue to evolve, but it's good to have a direction. So spend some time to find clarity in broad terms and you'll be off to a great start. You can always change your mind and correct along the course. For example, when I was a teenager, I knew I didn't want to stay in Canada anymore because I wanted to see the United States and go to university there. And that's what I ended up doing. But first, you need a plan. If you have no idea what you're good at or enjoy doing yet or where you want to live, that's totally okay. Just keep trying new things and you'll figure that out soon enough. 5, learn about the concept of money. Most of you are probably at an age where you haven't developed many skills yet and have limited money. This is the time when you want to learn some basic concepts. And a good place to start, well, pretty much with everything, is to read. So there's one book I can recommend, and it's Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. There's a reason why this book still tops as one of the best-selling books for decades. It will give you the basic concept about money, and it has been an eye-opening read for me. I wish I read it when I was a teenager. And talking about money, and I know some people here may not agree, but I'd highly encourage you to learn to buy stocks. Just dipping your toes in the stock market means you probably want to do some research on the company stock that you want to buy, and by doing that, you'll learn how businesses are run, how they form part of the economy, and how global affairs and the market are all interlinked. This is effectively a finance class where you learn by doing, and it will open up your horizons. So ask for a bit of help from your parents to invest for you on your behalf, because you do need to be 18 to be able to manage your own investment account. It could be as little as just $10 to buy one stock, or likely a fractional stock, which is the investment of less than one stock. Even if you lose it all, it's not much and you earn it back, but you'll have learned a very valuable lesson in the process. This will pave the way for you to learn how to invest, create, and grow your wealth as you grow up. Number 6, love and cherish your family. This is probably the time when some of you are displaying very questionable manners, especially towards your parents and your family members, because you are fighting for your independence. Sometimes you're just going through an emotional roller coaster of a ride, sometimes with good reasons, more oftentimes not. Some of you may just want to game in your room all day or just hang out with your friends until really late. You may find your parents really annoying and you don't understand why they can't just leave you alone and stop nagging. But remember that your parents are on your side. It's their first time as well being parents to you, so just give them some slack and know that they're probably trying their best. They may not always understand or agree with you, but they love you and want what's best for you. Next time, even if you don't want to talk or you don't want to spend time with family, at least say good morning, say good night. Try to engage in small conversations at the dining table. Ask your parents and loved ones how their days went. Maybe offer to do little things for them without needing to say anything. It could be taking out the trash, mowing the lawn, or helping with the dishes, running an errand, or just sitting next to them and watching TV together. Trust me, you won't regret it because they're not gonna live forever. There is a saying from Confucius that goes like this: children want to take care of their parents, but the parents are no longer alive to receive the love. So don't love too late. Just doing a little something for people who love you makes the world so much of a nicer place to be in. And this is what keeps the world go around, right? If you like this video and find it helpful, please give me a thumbs up so I know you enjoyed the content. Feel free to comment below about what you wish you knew when you were a teenager. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.